Okay, then Olivia, let's start back with you again. We'll go around the circle. So what is your big goal for 2023?
To get my own course.
Your own course. Yeah.
I want to start building it out.
What is that going to be about?
About marketing.
Marketing. Yeah, I know. I hired Olivia for, do you even know why I hired you? Like what your title was? Like 3 years ago.
It was front desk assistant, wasn't it?
No, not front desk.
Oh, no, she was going to be assistant. Your assistant.
My personal assistant. But then I felt weird having okay, I can't call him my personal assistant. It sounds so diva. It sounds so, I don't know. I mean, I didn't like it. I was uncomfortable with it. And
she's just Olivia.
Well, I tried a personal assistant before. I tried 4 or 5 before you. And it just didn't work out. I couldn't jive or vibe with them. I don't know what it was. Just weird. And then Olivia came around and I'm like, okay, she can stay another week. Okay, she's okay. She just doesn't talk, Michonne. We gotta get this girl talking, But you didn't really. Yeah, I know you're not real. You're not my personal assistant. But you're like my right hand girl. I guess that's the good way to describe you. Yeah. You help me with all kinds of projects and whatnot, and I overwhelmed her so much. Olivia needed a help. She needed a sidekick.
She got her own assistant.
I'm like, I'm going to hire you a sidekick. And so we got Willow in here. So, so we got right-hand girl and sidekick.
So it's like Batman, Robin. Who's Alfred. There you go.
I'm completely okay with that.
Or no, maybe it's Batman.
Oh, I'm
Alfred. You're Batman.
I'm Batman.
Then Olivia is Alfred because that's his right-hand man.
Oh, so you're Alfred.
And then you would be Robin, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that works.
Yeah. And so it just kind of organically turned into, we have our own little kind of marketing team in-house and this and that. We do all this stuff. And I didn't know how this little group was going to take off or what our roles were going to be. I just knew I needed help. And it's been fantastic.
I also steal them from time to time.
You steal them all the time. You stole Olivia yesterday.
I bought her coffee for her time. Okay? And we planned this date together.
But I know, but this is the way it works. You got to bribe me first to get Olivia.
I was like,
and then you got to bribe Olivia. It's a domino chain.
Terry's not even going to be there. It's fine.
It's this whole domino thing. It's it's the way it works. I know. But that's what they're here for. They're here to help you grow any which way you can. Help you, Amy. Help me. Help the studio. Help whatever. We help them. And it's just the way it is. It's like we're a small company, so we all have to overlap.
I did her beautiful brows. So
you did do her beautiful brows. Yeah, she's all scabby and peeling, and
she looks great
this week. Yeah.
She's over there dabbing.
Yeah. I know. I think I saw some crumbles on the work table over there by your laptop. Yeah, some scab crumbles.
I think that was Willow.
What kind of crumbles do you have, Willow?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so what's your big goal? So your big goal is to get the marketing course, and you're actually going to work with Willow on that. You two are going to collab because we've learned a lot about marketing. Yep. In the last couple of years together. So, and I think that's going to be a great course for the PMU artists that can't afford to go hire a company or pay someone. I think you guys got some great things that you're going to share, that we are going to share with other PMU artists that they can do in-house and do for themselves to grow their business. So I think that's going to be a great course. What is your big goal for 2023 besides working on the marketing course with Olivia? She already claimed that.
She already claimed that. I guess to be different, I need to think. I guess I really do want to learn to skateboard. I kept saying that for this year, but I didn't do it.
Oh, then you need to do it.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
I have a helmet. I have the knee pads.
You better wear in the wrist guards and everything to protect those little fingers.
I have everything.
Because
I have everything. Wrist,
okay,
elbow, ankle, knee, butt, helmet.
I was like,
right.
Don't forget about your head.
And if you break,
I might look a little weird and a little dumb, but I'm okay with that. I'll be safe.
Yeah, and if you break your hand, you're gonna learn to type with your toes.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Or my mouth with a pencil.
See, I want to learn how to roller skate, but I'm afraid because I can't mess these hands up.
You
I
don't
know.
know how to roller skate?
I
don't
can
either.
rollerblade. I used to speed skate,
We should learn together.
but I
Michonne.
can't.
You can.
I
Oh, we
look
need
so
to do a
stupid on
roller
roller
skating
skates.
night then.
I think if you can rollerblade, you can roller skate.
It's different.
I had rollerblades when I was a kid. And then when my daughter wanted to roller skate, I got roller skates. You guys actually got me roller skates for my birthday.
I look like a stupid little kid. I need to hold one of those things and
We
be
can
like,
get you. It's called a skate mate.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
need-
a walker
I
on
need
wheels.
one of those.
Oh God.
We'll get you one.
No skate mates. No skate mates.
Will that,
Sharon said
will
you
that embarrass
fall.
you,
Learning to
Taryn?
roller skate.
Yeah. If you're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. This is the way it is. Just wear
these
wrist
are
guards.
important.
I know. Okay, what's
feel
your big
like-
goal for 2023, Michonne?
I mean, I have a few actually, but I guess a new one
Like your
that
top two.
my top two. Well, I just found out like maybe speaking in front of like a large audience
Yeah.
because I'm not very good at that. I can speak to people right here and that's fine one-on-one, but when it comes to a couple hundred, I stutter, maybe
Yeah.
piss myself. I don't know.
I know. Yeah.
But also just getting more into teaching hands-on and yeah, getting more students.
Because you're a good teacher and
Yeah.
you get too in your head about students. You get anxiety.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
have
why you
major
don't
anxiety.
teach as much as maybe you want to or you could. Because you could be teaching a lot. But yeah, a few weeks ago when you told me that you get anxiety, like I didn't really know that. So, so I'm like, why are you not teaching more? They're so good. You should be teaching. And you're like, I get anxiety. I get all worked up.
I was
get
also like in my head, like I've never had, I don't know, I don't want to say like the confidence, but I always thought I wasn't good enough to teach somebody. Like my work is only good enough until I teach somebody. So if I'm not good enough, why would I teach somebody? But now I feel way more confident in myself, in my work, how I do things, because I know I'm a good teacher.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I have that within me,
Yeah.
and I have a lot less anxiety about
Yeah.
it.
And I'm really happy to see you get over that hurdle, like your insecurity with that and your self-doubt with that, because, you're an amazing artist. You are an amazing artist. You really, no, you've worked
She's
hard.
all right.
Yeah, no, but you've worked hard for it.
Yeah.
You've worked hard for it. You struggled with some procedures. I've known you 8 years now, Michonne. I've watched you. You and I have been through a lot
Yeah.
together, both professionally, personally. So I know you, and you've worked really hard to get to where you're at today. And you are a good teacher. And
I'll second that.
yeah, she is a good
She's
teacher.
very patient.
Yeah, she's super patient.
Yeah.
And you're a good person. You're just a good, honest, kind, generous person. So, that's total package. Yeah, you really,
Yes,
really
you.
are. You really, really are. And,
guys.
and you might have a little bit of anxiety your first, few students, coming up. But, once you kind of walk them through your protocol, once you get through it, then you're
Yeah.
like, it feels good. It
Yeah.
feels good. I love teaching. Okay, so what's, Amy, your big goal for 2023?
So like Michonne, I barely know how to work a computer.
Yeah.
So this class and everything is going to be really fun
Yeah.
and challenging. So I'm just going to tackle that head on and figure it out. Definitely, I want to get maybe like another lip or two by the end of the year. Hopefully we can squeeze that in.
Yeah.
But I think my number one goal is to get out of the spa.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done massage for 17 years. That's plenty of time. I mean, I love it. I think I'll always love it, but I think I just like this a lot more. So I would like to get out of the spa and be able to be here full time.
Don't
would
worry,
be
I'll
my
have you
number one
massage
goal.
me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still probably like massage on this. I actually maybe would massage on the side because then I wouldn't be getting, my ass handed to me at the spa.
Yeah, don't
every
get
week.
rusty.
Yeah, I can't get rusty.
Yeah, no, you can't get rusty. Yeah, it'll be interesting, if you do go back to massage or not, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I left once to be like a stay-at-home mom for a couple years. Like that was great, but I went back because my sanity was wearing thin. But I mean, if I leave again, I don't want to go back. Like
Yeah.
that'll be it.
Yeah. You can do it. I think that is definitely a feasible goal.
Yeah.
Like you can. I think you'll definitely. I'd definitely be out of the spa by the end. By the end of 2000. So like
By the end of next year, yeah.
yeah, by the end of 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it's realistic.
Yeah, I think it's totally realistic.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to also like the apprenticeship, like girls coming in and maybe having the opportunity to kind of work with them and like maybe get into educating a little bit.
Yeah.
Start teaching them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're doing the 6-month newbie apprenticeship, and I think with them shadowing, you guys, all of us, they shadow a lot the first, a couple of months. That's gonna start preparing you to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Because you have to talk to them. You have to explain what you're doing.
You're gonna have to get over not talking while you tattoo.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like to talk when she tattoos. Yeah. So that it's just good. It's just good. I think having the apprenticeship program, and I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of benefits
It's gonna
from it.
definitely make you grow as an
Yeah.
artist.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, give these girls an opportunity to learn a
Yeah.
whole lot.
And everything,
proper way.
everything is hard before it gets easy.
Yeah.
Every
Oh, for
single
sure.
thing is hard before it gets easy. And then when it gets easy, or it's not like it gets easy, but once you arrive, then you look back and you've, it didn't seem that bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I think goals, so I'm glad you have those goals. And, because the last thing we want to do is live the same year over and over and over. I don't want to live the next, the same year the next 20 years. I mean, I want every year,
That would be boring.
yeah. But if you don't have goals and you're not achieving goals and evolving and elevating, you can be living the same year
I even give
over and
myself
over
cooking
and over and
goals.
over. What's that?
I said I even give myself cooking goals.
Yeah. Cooking goals.
I cook really well, but sometimes I'm like, I want to try new things. I want to dabble over here, make some of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I think goals, when you set a goal, you have to have a plan and you have to have a deadline. I think a goal without a plan and a deadline is just a wish, right? It's like a daydreaming wish. So that's why, when both your courses, I was like, and the deadline is
That's why I told you to give me one.
and I gave you a deadline. Yeah, because you got, even myself included, I have got to set myself a deadline. I got to have an end date because it keeps you on point.
Yeah.
Because you've got that date that keeps getting closer and closer and closer.
It will also give you anxiety.
And it gives you anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. But imagine if you don't have a date. Then there's not there.
Then you take 2 years to do a
Yeah,
mountain
you're not
course.
being held accountable, right? Like a date holds me accountable.
Yeah.
Like I got to get this shit done by then. Not that every single project I meet that deadline. I might have to, like this Beyond the Epidermis. I didn't meet my first 2 deadlines. And did I not get depressed, Willow?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I get down on myself. I'm like, I'll even out loud in front of the girls in Cal say, I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm so disappointed in myself. It's like I've been over here, not really around the artists as much. I'm over here. My face is stuck in this thing, and I didn't even meet my deadline. And I get so down on myself, you guys, that I feel like I'm failing, not just me, this project, but everybody around me, because I'm so engrossed in this, and it sucks, but then you got to just pull yourself back up, not be so hard on yourself, and then set a new deadline. And then you go for that deadline, So yeah, I wouldn't get shit done if I didn't have a deadline. I need those deadlines. And I think most people do. Yeah. And you know what's so great? Like you too, so great. You know what's better than a deadline?
What's better than deadline? You?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm way better than a
Nagging.
deadline. Yeah, I'm walking around. Did you get that outline done? I just asked Amy,
sure
did
did.
you get that outline done yet?
have you
Did you
been
get this
working
done?
on
Did
that?
you get this done? You've been working on that? Let me see what you got so far.
Yeah.
I'm
Today
better-
you came in, you're like, did you figure out what you want to talk about during the podcast? I'm like, no, I'm busy doing other shit.
I'm better than a deadline. Willow's back there laughing. One of my goals for 2023. Okay, so my goals for 2023. Let me see. I got a couple. Well, one for sure is we're gonna have Willow and Olivia on the podcast. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get them out from behind the cameras.
Wait, who's gonna film?
Well, you and Amy.
That's scary.
Okay. I want everybody to know, and Olivia can vouch for me. Whenever I touch equipment or anything that has to do with anything electrical,
It breaks.
Things go wrong.
I know.
and
You're
it
bad. I
breaks,
know. I've noticed that
and
about you.
It's just bad.
I know it is bad. It's like you're Charlie Brown. You got this cloud over your head every time you
it
touch
is what
something
it is.
with a battery.
Me and electronics,
or
we're not friends.
cord.
It's cool. We're good. So if you want me to do that, good luck to you.
Oh, well, some of my goals is we've already got guests lined up for season 3, Tatter-a-fact. So we're doing a lot more Zoom, in person. I've got some really great. We got Chris Herrera, coming out, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle, I wish. She's still hot. Michelle Patton. We've just got a lot of really great guests coming and lots of great topics. So I'm excited for season 3. Digging in and starting the formulation of the OMG pigment line. So I'm really super excited about that. We just started naming the colors and figuring out what the line's going to consist of. Exercising. Getting a new tattoo. I wanted that this year and I didn't get it. So a new tattoo.
I want to get my back.
Yeah. And I'm getting back to training eyeliners. Doing 3 students, 3 dates in 2023. That's it. And so I'm excited about that. I haven't done small group intimate training like that in probably 6 years, 5-6 years, because I've been so busy with the bigger classes, the conferences, and and all my projects. So I am doing that. I just set 3 dates. I can't remember what the dates are, but anyway, you can go on the Girlz Inc. website and find them. But I'm only taking 3 students. No, I'm not wasting any time with like theory and PowerPoint and anything like that. They come in, and right when they get there, like 15 minutes, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah.
Let's get to the point.
I do my model, and they're there, and I narrate, and they learn, and then boom, they get on models the rest of the afternoon and all day the next day, multiple models. That's it. Because, we have a secret sauce. We know how to make an eyeliner heel black, super saturated with great color, very minimal touch-up, if any at all, and without shrinkage, losing width. Mm-hmm. We know how to do that. And hardly anybody's teaching it. It's this new single needle, pixie, stardusty kind of look, which I think does not look good in a year's time. It looks gray and worn and old. And we're redoing a lot of those. They don't like them in 6 months or a year. They want black. When you get your eyeliner done, they kind of want black. Most people want black or black brown. They want something substantial that you can see. And we're really good at that. So I'm excited to get back at that. I hope I like it. I'm going to be a little nervous, though, Michonne.
I'm so going to laugh when you get that one student. And I'm just going to be in my room chuckling.
I know, but, I am being particular. It's only 3 spots. We've had a lot of people reach out, and it's not a beginner class, and I'm pretty adamant about that. It's intermediate or beyond. You already got to be good with your depth. I can't micromanage somebody in the class, worry about them going too deep or not being able to control their machine. These are advanced techniques. This is for high saturation, and this is advanced. This is like core eyeliner tattooing that I think, is going to really be helpful for a lot of artists that are pretty good with eyeliner, but just a lot of the pigments falling out, or they're getting the shrinkage, and just things like that. I mean, that type of artist, I can take them and just elevate them to the next level. So, you guys can do all the beginners.
I'll take them.
I do beginner. We are our bigger classes. We do beginners, but but no, this is kind of different kind of class. So I think I'm going to really enjoy it. So put on some Elvis and tattoo some eyeliners. All right.
That's
And
exciting.
Elvis.
Yeah, I know. So, okay. So, yeah, how long have we been going, Olivia? We've been an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
All right. So we'll wrap it up. But I thought this was great. It was a little bit, not really an educational podcast. I try to make our podcast more educational, but kind of, hopefully it was motivating.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted it to be. I kind of wanted to, end the season with us three girls talking about being candid about what we've accomplished, what we haven't, and maybe motivate listeners to, sit down, write down their goals, think about their goals.
So on this podcast, do they have can people make comments?
Yeah,
You guys should totally comment your goals.
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
because that's writing them down, right?
Yeah, writing
And
them down. You're manifesting that.
You're
shit.
manifesting.
Right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a good idea. So, so in the comments, go to the Tatter-a-fact YouTube page, go to the comments, and write down, how about your number one, your
Yeah.
number one goal that you want to make happen for 2023? Because Michonne's right. If you haven't thought about it yet, this podcast got you thinking about it. Writing in the comments is going to get you to actually type it and write it out, right? Putting that energy out there, and that gives it momentum. That gives it momentum.
I'm all about manifesting.
Yeah, me too, man.
yeah.
Manifesting is important. It's really, really important. So I'm super excited to see everybody's goals. It can be personal or it can be professional. Doesn't matter. So, all right. So thanks for sitting with me, guys,
You're
today.
welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. And I want to thank all of you for joining in, sitting with us, another Tatter-a-fact. And don't forget, you can stream us on Spotify, Buzzsprout, iTunes, Podcast Addict, and you can actually watch the podcast on Tatter-a-fact YouTube. And we are at the close of another year, a crazy year. It was a crazy year throughout the world. And so peace, love, and blessings to every single one of you. And here's to a fantastic, prosperous, healthy, happy 2023. Thanks, everybody.
Meh.
Peace.